Yeah, so welcome to another online healing circle. I'm happy that you're joining us. It's always nice to co-create some love, light, healing energy, no matter where we are in the world. So whether you're watching and you're part of this live or you're part of it on YouTube, great to co-create some peace in this world. So with everything that we're going to do in the theta healing, I'm going to ask you to really be part of it. I'm going to ask you for permission with everything that we do and just say yes out loud if whatever I say, if it resonates with you. So we'll always ask for permission, given that we have free will. And this way it's all between you and the creator, the universe, source, whatever that is for you. So I'm never just going to do something to you. You're really opting in and you're really choosing and affirming to the universe, yes, this is what I want to let go of and this is what I want to bring into my life. So obviously an important time to come together, at least virtually, and focus on positive energy and to be able to really feel that positive energy. We usually need to let go of some negativity, some limiting energies, emotions, stress, fear, so that that light and the freedom can even be expressed. And today, some of you may also feel unbalanced, uncentered because of the full moon. It's a super moon, and it's pretty strong. I was feeling it. It was pretty strong. So we have the moon is in Libra, and we have the sun in Aries, and that could create a conflict if we don't know how to balance out these energies. So we'll also work on that to balance out the power energy of Aries. Casey's an Aries, so he knows what that's like. It's all about manifesting, doing, creating. So very active, strong energy. And Libra is more about, oh, is it okay? Is everybody going to be okay if I create that? They want more harmony. Not that Aries don't want harmony, but it's more of a focus for a Libra to create more maybe compassion, harmony, making sure everybody's okay. So somebody who is really affected by that Libra energy may not be able to move forward very well in life or in activities because they may be so concerned about other people that it holds them back. And in Aries, if they are out of balance, it can get so they can get so into the power energy that it may be somewhat destructive. So today is all about finding that balance of action in a compassionate, balancing way. And that's with everything. That's with our thoughts, with choices that we make, especially during this time. So that I was getting yesterday is going to be really helpful, especially at this time. And always nice to start with some deep breathing. So let's all practice the pranayama together, life force exercise. A very balancing one is the alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So you can close your eyes. I'm going to guide you through it. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Gently lift your gaze to your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Then close the right nostril with your thumb and breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the left. Close the left with your ring finger and breathe out through the right. Keep the left closed. Breathe in through the right. Close the right with your thumb and breathe out through the left. Deep, slow breaths. Inhale through the left. Close the left with your ring finger and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right and exhale through the left. And take a few more breaths like this, always changing sides after the inhalation at your own pace. Deep, slow breaths, balancing the brain, right and left side of the brain. right and left side of the body, balancing out the masculine and feminine energies, being and doing and giving and receiving. Very powerful practice. And the next time you breathe out of your left nostril, relax your hands, return to your normal breath, and just notice how you feel. Your breath may be more calm, your mind may be more centered, your body may feel less restless already, even after just a few breaths like that. So very powerful practice, great to do anytime you feel stressed out, worried, you just need some centeredness. So remember that just throughout the day. And from here, I'm going to guide you to that seventh plane of existence, which is where theta healing happens. In the theta healing, once we're on the seventh plane, we're going to shift some limiting subconscious beliefs, limiting emotions that no longer serve us, and that all shifts on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. So everything we'll do is deep reprogramming of the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the DNA. So just close your eyes if you opened your eyes. And breathe into your heart center. From your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of the earth. Then breathe this earth energy into your body through your feet, your shins, your calves, into your knees, washing away any tension, any stress, stuck energies. Draw the energy into your thighs, your quads, your hips. And breathe the energy into your root chakra at the base of your spine. The color is red. And focus on being grounded, connected to this earth, fully supported by the earth. Then draw the energy into your second chakra, your second energy center along the spine. The color is orange. Flowing through change with ease and grace, trusting change, that it's safe, knowing how to express our creativity. And then draw the energy into your third chakra, your solar plexus. The color is yellow. Digesting food and also life with clarity, ease, and grace. Feeling empowered from this place of inner peace. So feel how the solar plexus is balancing out. Then breathe the energy into your heart chakra. The color is green. Breathing with compassion, forgiveness. You can always take forgiveness to a deeper level. Unconditional love, gratitude. Then draw the energy into your throat chakra, trusting that it's safe to be heard, to be listened to, understood for who we truly are, for what we're truly expressing, knowing how to express our truth from the heart. And it's also related to anything in the throat, the ears, neck. Color is blue. Then breathe the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. The color is indigo. Fully trusting your intuition. And then the next step, acting on your intuition. And draw the energy to your crown chakra at the top of your head. Color is white or violet. The connection to the divine, the universe, the creator of all that is. So all of your energy centers are balanced, open. You're still grounded, connected to the earth. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra, out of the top of your head. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. Go through it, but just a layer before the next bright light. When you go higher, you come to another bright light. Go through it. Go even higher. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Imagine going through it and going beyond the laws into the space of limitless possibilities and opportunities. And when you go higher, you see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. And if you don't see that or feel it, go even higher. You can't go too high. Imagine stepping through this window and being surrounded by this unconditional love and pure white light. Just breathe it into every cell of your body, every cell of your being, and feel how you're merging with it and becoming one with it. As if your body was melting into it. There's no more sense of separation, no more duality. Everything just is. It's just the space of unconditional love. And just keep your eyes closed and stay in the space. And from here, we're going to go into the group healing. So again, I'm going to ask you for permission. With everything that we'll do, I'm just going to tap into the energy field and see what wants to shift. Give a release of fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, and stress at this time that no longer serves you.
Yes.
And in the silence, it's being released on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Sometimes people feel tingling in certain areas of their body. Sometimes people get hot or cold. And many times people just feel relaxed. So whatever you experience is perfect. Is it okay if you fill your whole being with Creator's clarity, unconditional love, and peace?
Yes.
And again, it's going to be downloaded on the 4 levels that everything in Theta Healing works on. Would you like to know how to co-create, how to manifest and take actions with clarity, gentleness, compassion, ease, and grace?
Yes.
And trust that it's possible for you, you deserve it, and you're worthy of it.
Yes.
And viruses are often related to worthiness issues too. So can we release the belief that you're unworthy, undeserving, and that you deserve to be punished?
Yes.
And a lot of the beliefs are subconscious, 88%, if not more, subconscious. You like to trust on all levels that you're worthy of everything that's in your highest and best interest from Creator's perspective.
Yes.
You like to release the fear of judgment, fear of making a mistake, fear of making a wrong decision, and fear of being punished.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to and what it feels like to make choices that are beneficial for you with respect towards the people around you?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to live without punishment and the fear of punishment and trust that you're whole and complete without it?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to live your life and how to stay healthy in your highest and best way from Creator's, from the universe's perspective?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that you have to hold on to the past or some aspects of the past to continue to learn and grow from them?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that whatever happened in the past is integrated into you and is complete, so you no longer need to carry that attachment?
Yes.
Can we release the fear, doubt, worry related to the future and the unknown that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Would like to know what it feels like to relax into the unknown and trust that it's safe for you?
Yes.
Would you like to release the burden of any have tos, must, shoulds, need tos, and the actual must, have to, need tos, the shoulds that create tension, pressure, and anxiety?
Yes.
And would you like to know what it feels like and how to still be motivated and get things done that need to get done without feeling burdened, without feeling overwhelmed, and without thinking that you have to do it?
Yes.
I'd like to know how to live in your highest and best way from this place of free will and free choice.
Yes.
Can we wash, cleanse, and return all soul fragments, pieces of your soul that you've lost or given away to people that you've cared about, Can we wash, cleanse, and return them back to you in your highest and best way?
Yes.
And that helps people to feel much more whole and complete within themselves. And is it okay if we wash, cleanse, and return those soul fragments that you've taken on and return them to the people where they came from?
Yes.
Like to know how to care deeply about people, situations, animals, the planet, without creating a strong attachment that doesn't serve you.
Yes.
Can we release the belief that you're weak, that your body is weak, that you're sick, and even a fear of getting sick?
Yes.
And let's replace that with the belief, the knowing that you're strong, your body is strong, and you're healthy. Is that okay?
Yes.
And even if you felt a little weak, even if you felt like you may be getting a cold, it's so much in our beliefs, so much in our thoughts. So the more we believe, no, I am strong. Yes, I am strong. You know, the more the messages, the positive messages can go into the body and make us stronger. So it's all about what's in our mind. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of health, natural health, with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
You like to trust on all levels that your body knows how to heal naturally.
Yes.
You like to know how to stay balanced during full moons, during the COVID-19, no matter what's happening around us. You like to know how to stay balanced and trust that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and it's possible for you.
Yes.
Like to know how to be compassionate towards all the people that are struggling without taking on or feeling that you need to take on their pain or suffering.
Yes.
And would you like to release this deep old belief of no pain, no gain?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to continue to shift, to learn, to grow in positive ways without needing pain or suffering, and trust that it's possible for you?
Yes.
You release the belief that you're wrong, who you are is wrong, what you're doing, what you're choosing is wrong, and that's coming up mostly on the genetic level.
Yes.
And let's replace that with the knowing on all levels that who you are and what you choose to do is right.
Yes.
Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of support, being supported and feeling supported with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that you're worthy of support, both from people in your life and also your whole spirit team, and trust that it's not too much to ask for to allow support in?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to fully allow that support from our beautiful animals in too? They give us so much, and I feel sometimes we make ourselves so busy that we don't even allow that in. So would you like to allow that support from the animals too?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel strong and capable and independent and still allow support in?
Yes.
We release the belief that you're lost, you're stuck, you're limited, restricted, and confined.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to feel free, expansive, and trust that you are?
Yes.
You can release all old guilt and shame that keeps you stuck in any way.
Yes.
I'd like to forgive everybody who created pain in your life, who created misunderstanding or conflict in your life, including yourself and the Creator.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to feel? Well, first, would you like to trust that everything happens for a reason, even the most traumatic situation and challenge?
Yes.
And would you like to know how to connect with the Creator to feel that reason, to tap into the deepest reason of why something happens, especially something challenging?
Yes.
Can we align your truth about choice, the definition, perspective, and understanding of choice with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to make choices at this time that are healing and beneficial and expansive for you, and for the world.
Yes.
And let's send unconditional love to all of you and to everybody on this planet, the whole planet, the earth, all the people, the animals, especially those that are really struggling at this time. Like to know what it feels like to feel joy at this time and trust that you deserve to feel joy.
Yes.
You will release the belief that it's wrong to feel joyful and happy at this time, given that so many people are struggling.
Yes.
You'd like to know how to continue to raise your frequency and help people in that way rather than lowering our frequency and meeting people in the pain.
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that your peace, your joy, your gratitude is going to help the world, given that with every breath we shine it out into the world?
Yes.
And then I'm getting a little more energy in the solar plexus, digestion, feeling empowered. Would you like to release the belief that you're a victim to this COVID-19 or this whole situation related to it?
Yes.
And possibly a victim in another situation in your personal life, or just a victim in life. Can we release that too?
Yes.
And can we align your truth about why you've co-created certain things that may seem like a struggle, but you're still learning from it?
Yes.
I'd like to know how to always see the opportunity, the clarity and the light in our situations.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to feel empowered and trust that it's possible for you to feel empowered from this place of inner peace?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to relate to power and use power in a helpful way for you and for others?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to express your truth, your opinions, what's important to you with clarity, ease, and grace?
Yes.
And I'm getting the when too, when and whom to express it to. Would you like to know how, when and whom to express your truth to from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Like to know how to feel one with the universe, one with all that is, and trust that you are.
Yes.
And would you like to trust on all levels that you're safe, that you're protected, and that you're supported?
Yes.
Like create this perspective on when to be proactive and take action, and when to surrender and trust the flow.
Yes.
Can we release our fear and worry related to change, and all discomfort related to the unknown that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Like to fully trust the Creator, trust the universe, and trust that you're guided at all times.
Yes.
Then can we align your understanding of gratitude with Creator's understanding?
Yes.
Like to know how to be grateful for all the experiences, even the challenging ones, especially the challenging ones, because we know we grow a lot for those too.
Yes.
Like to fully trust your intuition and act on your intuition and trust that it's safe.
Yes.
And is it okay if we integrate everything that we did so far into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level in your highest and best way?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to move forward with clarity, peace, and appreciation?
Yes.
And abundance is coming in, prosperity. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of abundance and prosperity with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
And we align our feelings, our truth about a certain feeling, situation, and person. We align all that with Creator's truth, because from Creator's perspective, it's always about unconditional love, and it's a neutral space. There's no up and down, no judgment. So that's why we go a lot into the alignment. The more aligned we're with the Creator, the universe, the more we can just be in this beautiful love, light, and oneness, total peace. Like to trust that you deserve to live in abundance and in that oneness and peace.
Yes.
And would you like to know how to increase that abundance in all areas of your life, including financially at this time?
Yes.
Can we align your truth about success with Creator's truth?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to be successful in your highest and best way, what it feels like, and trust that you deserve it?
Yes.
And just take a few deep breaths, integrating all the positive energies. If anything else comes up that you like to release, just breathe it out. Nothing to hold on to that doesn't serve us anymore. Breathe in whatever you like to cultivate more of: peace, acceptance, happiness, whatever that is for you. And breathe out anything else you like to let go of, trusting that it's served its purpose to be in your mind, be in your life, and now it's complete. And just enjoy the stillness for a few moments. You can have your eyes closed and your eyes gently lifted to your third eye. Feeling that peace, gratitude, unconditional love, compassion. And in this moment, everything is okay. And if it can be okay in this moment, it can also be okay in this next moment, the next breath. So take that peace into the next breath and the next. And start deepening your breath. Bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch your arms out if that feels good right now. Move your body from side to side, however it wants to move at this time. Roll your shoulders a few times. And slowly come back to the space. And open your eyes whenever you're ready. And if you like, you can unmute your microphone, whoever wants to speak, maybe one person at a time, and share with us how you feel, maybe before and after, and also if there's anything else that you would like to shift that we didn't touch on, feel free to share that too.
I'll share.
Okay. Hi, Linda.
Hi. Feeling very peaceful.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. Thank you. I also wanted to thank you for last week for what you shared with me was on the money. It's interesting. I went through a period where I started having a headache in the middle of it, but it cleared by the end.
Okay.
Yeah, something moved.
Yeah.
Something came up and something moved. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and once in a while, a pain may get stronger. If we have a physical pain, or maybe even an emotional struggle, sometimes it gets stronger for a little while, and then it goes away. So sometimes that happens. But thank you. I'm happy you're feeling peaceful.
I know that right now here in Encinitas, we're experiencing some high winds. And
here too.
And with that, of course, it's stirring up a lot of, all kinds of microparticles, everything in the air. And I can feel it in my sinuses here and in my forehead. I've had this incredible tension all day from that. So, there's all these factors that are affecting us.
I know I was feeling frustrated with not being able to get out and walk my canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So this is helping.
Good. And we always encourage people to exercise at home too, even just gentle movement. It feels like a nice time to underdo. A lot of us are so used to doing a lot and maybe overdoing. And Baba Ram, my yoga teacher, he loved to say, and Tom Kelly actually too, they love to say, it's all about underdoing. So it's a time to be gentle with ourselves, still move the body. I practice a yoga class pretty much every day, and I run the stairs here 20 times and, get a little cardio in here and there. So there's a lot that we can do at home too, especially during those times when we feel, I really want to get out and go to the beach or a park or go for a run. Any of these things.
We sent a link out in the invite for tonight, and we'll remind you on Anke's YouTube channel. There's a couple of 1-hour gentle yoga classes with integrated theta healing and pranayams. It's a really wonderful way just to set your computer or laptop there and have your own practice with that guidance while we're unable to go outside, go in the ocean, do our walks, ride our bikes, do those kinds of things. I would also recommend, Yogananda taught the energization exercises. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes to go through the 36 exercises, but, and I'm going to talk to the foundation of why that works in our satsang tomorrow night when I talk about quantum biology and epigenetics. And the newest research that's been done now that is validating the spiritual science from within the world of physical science and how our mind creates matter and how we can utilize that even in a physical sense. I've downloaded some research studies I'm going to share with you all tomorrow night that I find quite fascinating, but clearly validating all of these, what we believe many times just on faith, but the idea that our thoughts create our reality, well, it's easy enough to say. And sure, if I tell myself I'm tired over and over and over again, I will be tired. But do you understand the physics behind that? You understand what's actually happening? And once you do, you can utilize that same scientific reality to create any reality you choose to create. Abundance on any level. If you choose to be abundantly tired, you can choose that. If you choose to be abundantly healthy, material wealth, curing diseases that would be considered incurable, I'll share with you some case studies around that. But again, I think it's time, as Anke noted, while we have this opportunity to spend the time, slow our lives down a little bit on one level in the doing sense, but increase it on the being sense so that we can free ourselves of the limiting emotions and those obstacles that have held us back time and again. So that's why we do these healing circles using Theta Yoga. Also physically, free our physical bodies of the tension and anxiety that's created out of, especially in this circumstance. That's why we recommend energization or the yoga. And also free our minds from the limiting beliefs that we have to accept anything except that we are supernatural beings capable of manifesting an infinite set of possibilities. And we'll talk to that again tomorrow night in our satsang.
Yeah, tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time.
And Thursday at 7 every week, there's the live online guided meditation. Welcome to join Anke. She leads us through that practice.
That's the yoga.
That's the yoga class. So we have the Healing Tuesday, the satsang of expanding our consciousness and understandings on Wednesday, and of course, some meditation, and Thursday, the physical and emotional and mental spiritual benefits of yoga.
Does anybody else want to share anything, or do you have any questions?
I just wanted to say thank you so much for this beautiful healing space.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for being part of it, co-creating it.
Absolutely. Brings so much well-being and peace.
Good. And like Casey said, all of this is going to be recorded. It's going to be on YouTube. So, you know, if you feel stressed out on Saturday, you don't need to wait until Tuesday. So hopefully you have your own, all of you have your own practice too. You know, just some pranayams, breathing exercises. There are lots of them you can find online too if you're not sure what to do. We'll start recording some more of those too. Just whatever we can day to day. It's so important. And we also love our lavender oil and Epsom salt baths, which can be really great. If you have any joint pain, Epsom salt is amazing. If you feel emotionally, energetically out of balance, lavender oil or chamomile, we use lavender, it's really amazing. So that's definitely a daily, beautiful, nurturing practice too. Yeah.
Great to see you, Monica.
Yeah,
always.
really nice.
Always.
Yeah, I'll just say I'm on day 11 of yoga in a row, Anke and Casey, and
congratulations.
It actually feels like it's working for the first time in a long time.
And how do you feel? What's working?
I can feel my body opening up. I can feel like some tight tension in my left side that I've had. I think it comes from all the family stuff that, you know, I got away from. And I'm starting to understand I have a story about my body and the way it feels. And I'm just going to keep on doing yoga every day, even if it's just 10 minutes, something, you know, just to continue the habit of it. And
great.
I feel I'm not sleeping well at all. It's really crazy. I keep waking up at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning in the middle of the night, and I can't go back to sleep. So I'm kind of open right now because I'm not getting a lot of good sleep, and I don't quite understand why that's happening. But I think my body's just kind of confused because it's been so long since I've done yoga and stuff that I think it's just kind of going, you know.
But enjoy it. Even like we wake up sometimes in the middle of the night and just flow with whatever wants to happen. Then maybe meditate, or maybe just do a few yoga poses then too, or journal, or whatever wants to happen. You know, maybe brainstorm something for work.
Well, by the way, Damon, you don't have to look far to realize that we're not in a normal time.
It's not. Yeah.
This is extraordinary. And imagine the vibrations that are emanating around all of us right now. The fear and the doubt and the worry and the concern and all of these emotions. You're feeling those things. I'm feeling those things. So,
and it may be our middle of the night, but it's already midday somewhere else. So, you know.
Right.
That activity too, whether it's emotional or physical.
But also realize that your thoughts are the antidote to all of those negative emotions, all of that, including your own story, right? You made a really great point. I'm going to plagiarize this tomorrow night.
Go ahead.
Because
and it's like interesting because, go ahead.
No, you mentioned that your body has a story, right?
Yeah.
And how true
I
is
can,
that?
you know?
So we think, well, I'm tall, or I'm short, or I'm old,
Yeah.
or I'm young, or I'm a swimmer, or I ache, or I'm getting old, or all these things. Part of the story that creates our reality, right?
Yeah.
We can write our story. Our story isn't written in stone. Our genes
Yeah.
are not fixed and rigid. We do not have a set of neural cells, neurons, that peak at a certain age and begin to die off until we leave the body. All of these
Yeah.
are fallacies that we were taught when we were younger. This was the best of our understanding at the time. Now,
Yeah.
we have a whole new science around genetics called epigenetics.
Yeah.
We know that the genes are infinitely malleable, that they are able to initiate or diminish the capacity for the production of the proteins that they're there to code for. They can create new cells, new organs at any time in your life. That never ceases to be. You can create an entirely new body. You don't get stuck with an old story, as we were taught when we were younger. Same with our brain.
And nice to realize, to really observe, okay, what part of the story is still kind of stuck in my body, and then choose to let go of it. If it's still creating pain in any way, physically, emotionally, just choose to rewrite the story in a way that it's uplifting, joyful, healthy.
Yeah.
There's some very interesting studies being done right now that have been published recently. I'm going to share some of the results tomorrow night that show definitively that we can, in a very short span of time, create matter. We can create change in our own bodies. We can heal cancer. We can reverse the aging process. We can improve our memories. It goes on and on and on. These are not miracles. The only miracle has been the ignorance that we have been carrying forward in thinking that we are stuck. And what's interesting now is there's new work that's coming out that are giving us the direct tools to access this new understanding, these new realities. There'll be a time when this is taught in school. We're not going to be victims to an old guard, an old way of thinking. And so now's the time, I think, and one of the greatest things that I'm getting out of COVID-19, quite frankly, is the time to dive deeply into some of these, like you and everyone. I'm too busy to read all the things I want to read. I'm too busy to explore. I'm behind on the journals that I like to keep up on. I don't have the time to have my sadhana as much as I'd like, or do yoga as much. All of these things. Well, guess what? All of that's been stripped away and removed. So let's take the time now. What do we get? We get a few more weeks, maybe another month, maybe another 2 months. Who knows? But every moment counts for us. And if it's at 2 a.m. when you awaken, say thank you. Use that time.
Yeah, I think I've been fighting that a little bit. And it's interesting what you said. It's kind of what's happened. I've somehow like expanded suddenly, and like within me, I'm starting to like witness that part of me that says the stories. And it's really interesting.
Very cool.
I think it's happened before, but this is the first time it's been so clear where I can actually make the choice. And that's what I think you're hinting at is I believe that people make the choice to not walk whenever they get old. You know what I mean? Like you can keep moving your body if you want to, or you can just say, oh, this hurts, I'm going to stop moving it. And then it just goes dormant, and then you're in a wheelchair. I mean, it's like, so.
Right.
Choices in every moment, yeah.
So
we can choose to live in our past.
Yeah.
From the moment we wake up, we go, oh, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth. Well, I put the toothpaste on this way. I brush this way. I shave like this, I shower, I use the toilet, I check my email. I mean, my entire day can become a program of my past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't have to be.
Mhm.
I noticed, Saroj, you were trying to say something, perhaps?
No, thank you.
It's nice to see you here.
Yeah, was there, Saroj, were you going to say something? Your screen popped up in the middle of our screen a couple of times. Oh, okay. Okay. Anybody else? Would you like to share anything or any comments?
Well, let's go ahead and close out tonight's healing circle, shall
Yeah, so thank you again for joining us. And for those of you on YouTube, feel free to watch some additional videos and subscribe to the channel. And as we said, tomorrow we'll have the satsang at 7 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday yoga, and lots of recordings on YouTube. So hopefully gonna help you to stay healthy, happy, balanced, peaceful, and let's shine this joyful energy, peaceful energy out into the world. Everybody can use that, especially these days.
Let's close together, sending the vibration of the sound of creation out into the universe with love and joy for all living beings. Love, joy, peace, happiness to all of us.
Mucho amor, gracias, buenas noches.
Buenas
Buenas
noches.
noches.